My husband divorced me to marry my sister, and 4 years later, he looked at the child standing behind me and was suddenly shocked. The child was a mini version of him, but called his archenemy Dad. My sister had just returned to the country when my husband handed me a divorce agreement saying our marriage was over. My heart felt like it was being torn apart, but I signed it through the pain. Then, carrying his child, I married his archenemy. 4 years later, he looked at the kid, a mini version of himself, calling his rival Dad. His eyes turned red. The pregnancy test showed 2 lines. Before I could be happy, David threw a piece of paper in my face. Cherry, let's get a divorce. Sign this agreement and I'll give you an extra 20 million. I looked at the well-dressed, cold-faced man in front of me and couldn't nod. David was getting impatient. When we got married, we signed a contract. Our marriage term is 3 years, it ends in 1 month. If you don't agree now, the contract will end automatically in a month. But then, you won't get a dime of the extra 20 million. I took a deep breath. David, what if I told you I was pregnant? I admit I was desperate. Even at this point, I was trying to use the child to keep David. David's family didn't have many heirs, so for the kid's sake, maybe he'd give up the divorce.